After waiting for years for the Apple to launch always on display feature on their phones, they finally did it this year with the iPhone 14 Pro models. But they did it in their own style. And Apple's always on display isn't just about displaying widgets and text like Android smartphones, but it displays the entire wallpaper, which might look good for some and distracting for much, but that's a topic for some other day. In this video, we are gonna test how much battery will an iPhone drain in this always on display feature with the entire wallpaper on and the battery drain test when wallpaper is turned off for always on display, and also when it's selected for text only to display. And for the test, and we will also text it out against different another Android phone. So before starting the test, we have used 3 iPhones with 3 different settings, like the first one with wallpaper turned on and for always on display, second one with text only selected for always on display, and the third one with always on display turned off. And in a standby test, the first phone showed 2% battery drop with wallpaper on, and similar battery drop on second phone was found with text only, and no battery drain with the phone being selected to keep the always on display feature off. And with the first test, it was clear that always on display does drop the battery, so we performed the test again in different light conditions to know how well the iPhone performs, and after another 8 hours, the results were quite similar, but the phone with wallpaper turned on dipped approx 3%, which was 1% more compared to last text, and the rest performed the same, which was 2%, and the one with always on display turned off didn't show battery drop yet. So we decided to test out these phones for straight 24 hours, and the final results were like the iPhone with colorful wallpaper dropped by 20% of battery. Our second phone with text only displayed showed a drop of 16%, which was significantly better than our first phone, and a third phone with always on feature turned on somehow was still at 100%. No wonder Apple does a good job in optimization. So now it was the time for the iPhone to be tested against an Android phone, and for that test we used Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. Now in this case, Galaxy S22 Ultra doesn't have wallpaper turned on feature while always on display, and so we kept iPhone to text only to be displayed for the test. And after 24 hours of our test, the phones showed exact battery drop of 16%, but if you remember in a previous test of iPhones, you will see the iPhone remained at 100% when always on display feature was kept off. So in this test, if you have to pick a winner, we should do it with S22 Ultra, as when we kept S22 Ultra on standby with always on display turned off for 24 hours, it lost 5% battery. So it was a good performance by Samsung against iPhone. That's all for now. Have a nice day.